Welcome to the Wired Nerdy Podcast Retro Game Reviews. Hey, my name is Doug, and today we are going to look at Super Off-Road for the Super Nintendo. This is a console port of one of my favorite all-time arcades, Off-Road. Off-Road and Super Off-Road puts you in control of a souped-up off-road truck with options to upgrade engines, tires, shocks, and even add some more nitro to blow past your competition. I have so many memories of going to the arcade and playing off-road for hours and hours, or until I ran out of quarters. You know, back when a play was just 50 cents. The arcade cabinet featured 3 wheels and gas pedals in the red, yellow, and blue zone for each player's. Because, when you're racing, who really needs a break? After some time, those arcade wheels would spin a little more freely and you could drift around obstacles and corners with ease. I really enjoy older arcade cabinets because that wheel is conditioned just perfectly. When Super Off-Road made its way to the Super Nintendo, it brought the thrilling arcade-style dirt track racing experience home, delivering a fast-paced, competitive game that still holds its charm the arcade version gave me all those years back. Developed by Trade West, the Super Nintendo version captures the essence of the original while offering a fun strategic edge for solo players and multiplayer fans alike. Now, I've got to give a shout out to Trade West for making some of the best games of the 90s, at least in my opinion. Games like Double Dragon, Battletoads, and even Troy Aikman Football, just to name a few. The game's visuals embrace a clean, nostalgic look. The tracks are compact and easy to follow with a simple top-down perspective that keeps the action clear and engaging. The colorful trucks and track layouts ensure you're always aware of where you stand in a race. While it doesn't push the hardware to its limits, the game focuses on smooth performance and gameplay clarity, both critical for fast-paced racing. At its core, Super Off-Road is pure fun. The controls are responsive and intuitive, letting you jump into the action immediately. Each race is a chaotic mix of sharp turns, well-timed nitro boost, and careful positioning to avoid obstacles and other hazards, such as those pesky hay bales. I've lost many a race to those hay bales. As you're speeding down the track, make sure to look out for nitro pop-ups and big bags of cash, but don't chase those if you're going to lose the race. Managing your nitro boost add a tactical layer to the chaos, letting skilled players gain an edge in tight moments or close races. One of the standout features is the truck customization. Between races, you can spend cash to upgrade speed, handling, and those nitro reserves. This adds a sense of progression that keeps you invested in your truck's development while rewarding consistent racing. The tracks may be short, but they're packed with challenges like jumps, bottlenecks, and rival trucks trying to knock you off course. Just a tip for me, but having extra nitro may just give you the edge at the last minute. And when you're upgrading, don't worry about the red blocks on the upgrade screen. You can buy way more nitro than it shows you are allowed. The one thing that gets me is the music. It's pretty sweet and it gets you pumped up for each race. The sound effects, like the hum of the engines, burst of nitro boost, and those dang water hazards, and yes, even those hay bales, do a great job of immersing you in the off-road chaos. It's simple, but it fits the game's fast-paced retro vibe perfectly. Where I feel Super Off-Road truly shines is in its multiplayer mode. With support for up to 3 players using the SNES multi-tap, it's an ideal party game. Racing against friends adds a whole new level of unpredictability and competitiveness that never gets old. Even solo play offers a good dose of fun thanks to the progression system and the increasing challenging of those other drivers. The game's simplicity works in its favor, making it easy pick for quick adrenaline-fueled gaming sessions. While it doesn't have a vast array of modes, its timeless gameplay loop ensures you'll be coming back for more. The minimal amount of buttons makes it super easy for anyone to pick up. So my final thoughts on Super Off-Road for the Super Nintendo: it's a perfect adaptation of that arcade classic, delivering fast, accessible fun with just enough depth to keep things interesting. Whether you're reliving the nostalgia or picking it up for the first time, I feel this game offers a thrilling off-road racing experience and will put you back in the 90s with some awesome music. Hey, thanks again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this short review of Super Off-Road for the Super Nintendo. Make sure to check us out for more reviews on YouTube. We also have a weekly podcast on all major platforms as well as video format on Spotify and YouTube. Hey, do you need any wired nerdy gear or a cup of joe? Check out our Wired Nerdy store. Our link is in the comments under the show description. Thanks again.